Alright guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here, and today we are back with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Episode number 2. Last time on, we met a couple characters, namely, most importantly, GIORNO and Bruno. Bruno we met at the end of last episode. He's after GIORNO right now. It looks like they're going to duke it out on this train that they're on, or they're on a bus. I can't remember, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. And again, I hope we see the opening and the endings this episode. I would assume we will, because that's something that I'm, of course, very much looking forward to. But yeah, I'm not going to waste any time today. I'm jumping right into it because I'm excited. I'm loving this part already. We're only one episode in at this point. So let's start the episode. Is this the opening? This looks like it might be the opening. Oh, yes. This is the bloody stream guy, right? Sounds like it. I'm digging the song for sure. A lot of characters. Who's that? That looked like Dio for a second. Or Kira. It looked like Kira. I don't know. It looked like, well, I guess that kind of looks similar in a way. That. Yo, this looks so good. Okay, this opening looks fucking awesome. But visually speaking, yo, this is a hit. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Was. Well, she's hot, if that means anything. So she's one of those. I see. Well, that's depressing. This was before his hair turned blonde. So that's this might have been the roughest early going for any of the JoJo's that we've seen. I mean, he didn't have a great life to begin with. Although to be fair, Jonathan had it pretty fucking rough after Dio showed up. Probably best to just say no and walk away. Shit. Is this last? Nah, he didn't fall for it, did he? Oh, he did. Okay. Okay. We're suddenly taller. Okay. That's the first time he used his stand ability. Yeah, found the guy again and he thanked them? Hopefully. He kind of looks like Speedwagon in his prime. Damn, alright. This guy is cool. I just hope nothing changes and he doesn't like end up being evil or something. I don't know. Like what if he's just... Oh, is he dead? Oh. Maybe he's not as good as he seems. Yeah, I guess we knew he was a gangster already, so that's just part of the life, I suppose. Such an interesting story, like... Okay. Well, back to this now. Well, can you really use it to directly attack somebody? You do it on a person? Yeah. I mean, you can turn him back, right? You can change things to and from, so... Yep. A stand user. And so Bruno knows about stands as a whole. Whereas GIORNO only knows that he has some power, and that Koichi did as well. God, Golden Wind looks so cool. That might be one of my favorite design stands. It's either that or Killer Queen for me so far. What did he do? He can strengthen other people in the same way he can kind of give inanimate objects life? Well, this is obviously not good at all. Oh, but he can't attack while he's... What? Well, I have no clue. I guess, yeah, I don't know. So that is the basis of a stand, is it just gives things life. The effects of what we just saw now was because he gave a living thing more life. You gotta be ready to be disposed of. that's Yep, that's exactly. I mean, I wouldn't put Giorno. He seems like a guy who he gives no fucks. If he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. Oh, okay, so its stand name is Zipper Man. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's like a portal. Do anything with it. What, do you lead you into a trap? Why did he do that? Did he turn? Yeah, he turned. We can enter people. But does that mean that he's acting as that person, or he's just hiding it, like, and they're still there himself? What the fuck? It's like they're just like NPCs all of a sudden. Oh no, oh no, that was Giorno. Oh shit. God, that's such an interesting stand ability that Giorno has. Like, just straight up, the two stands that we're seeing right now might be the best stands in the entire series, just in terms of, they're just so interesting. If all the stands in part 5 are gonna be like this, I'm excited. Oh boy. Oh! Well, that's it then, right? Now that he's gone berserk, I mean, we saw what... Okay, that's not good. Lots of zippers. Yes, that is my exact question. Thank you for asking it for me. What? So I'm not gonna lie, Bruno, you probably should have kept that a secret, because I never would have figured that out otherwise. What if he's able to... Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, there's nothing you can do now. Holy shit! Oh man, this looks so cool. Okay. Shit, I think you're hitting the mark here. Bruno seems to... He's not disagreeing with what you're saying. Not now that Giorno's established that he wouldn't hurt him, because you're gonna join me. Okay. He didn't even give him the option. He's like, because you're gonna join me. Okay, we have a goal now. Yo, this part's so good so far. Alright, ending. I don't recognize this song yet. Are they gonna do the same thing again where they introduce characters into the ending as we see them? No, it doesn't look like it. There's some stuff in here that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, I haven't heard the song before. Alright guys, I'm pretty confident that I can now say this. Let's throw away the talk about plot for a second, because obviously we have yet to see the full plot of part 5. Just talking about everything else, this part is like above and beyond anything else that JoJo's has ever had. Like, it's in every category. The visuals, the soundtrack, the opening, the sound effects of the stands, which I haven't really commented on a lot, but JoJo's has some really freaking cool sound effects. It reminds me of like Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is another series that has just really freaking cool sound effects that I don't think get, they don't really get noticed because they're just sound effects. Like it's just everything looks so fucking, it just feels so much more high quality than JoJo's has ever been, which hasn't really been a problem. Like JoJo's has always been like a, it's been like, its anime adaptations have been really good. There's nothing really to be disappointed with. You know, it looks good. It's not like JoJo's isn't something that I think I've talked about this before. Like I wouldn't say it's one of the best looking anime ever, or you know, has the best anime soundtrack ever, whatever. Like everything is just, it's great, right? It's great and it gets you through the show. But part 5 took everything to a whole new level. And again, if these first 2 episodes are anything to go off of, like this season just looks phenomenal. And not just by JoJo standards, like just by everything standards, it looks so friggin' good. So let's talk about the opening for a second. The opening, again, the song I'm gonna have to get used to for a bit. That's just how it goes. But I did really like the song and the visuals. Again, do I need to harp on the visuals anymore? I think this might have been the best looking JoJo opening. I think a close second for me would probably be, what's it called? Chase from part 4. Again, I think, and from what I've heard from you guys, I think most people would say that was one of the worst JoJo openings. And I would agree. I think I ranked it pretty close to the bottom. But visually speaking, that opening was stellar. But this one just looks so good. The ending, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed with the ending. I don't like it. It didn't really look that great. And then the song, I didn't really vibe with the song, but you know, I don't know. I didn't really like the ending too much. Maybe it'll grow on me though. But man, so, and then I forgot to, the stands so far, both Golden Wind and what's it called? Zipperman. Okay, we got to talk about Zipperman. That is a lame ass name for a stand. Okay, we're docking points for that one. Come on, Zipperman. But those 2 stands are literally 2 of the best stands that this series has introduced, period. Like, again, I had argued this after part 4 that I think Killer Queen was probably the coolest stand we've had in terms of just looks, abilities, what it meant to the series, all of that. These 2 stands, literally the first 2 stands that we've seen in this part, might both be better than that. Like, we look at Golden Wind. First of all, Golden Wind has an iconic freaking look. I love it. Like, the other stands, like Star Platinum, is a pretty iconic look as well. But I don't think, like, Golden Wind has that, like, it's gold. Like, it has that oomph to it. And it really matches GIORNO's look, which I guess none of the other stands really have. Like, Star Platinum didn't look, well, I guess it had the same kind of hair as Jotaro and face, but, like, outside of that, everything was pretty just different. And then Crazy Diamond, again, it sort of shared colors with Josuke's outfit, but not like completely. But like Golden Wind is exactly what I would expect GIORNO's stand to look like, right? And then its ability is probably my favorite stand ability yet. Just, I don't know, it makes life, and it can be used for so many different things. And then you can use that to give life to people who already have life, and it fucks them up big time. Yeah, what more can I say there? And then Bruno's stand is literally like, it's like a portal gun, but with as many portals as you want. Which obviously, you know, any ability that can make, you know, portals to like move things to and from, that's instantly going to be a fucking awesome ability that has so many options. So, like, you know, I'm not going to say that either of these stands are better than Killer Queen just yet. I still think Killer Queen's my favorite stand from the entire series, but I'll be damned that this part, like, again, if everything is going to be just like we saw in these 2 episodes, I'm so friggin' excited. Like, yeah, I don't really know how much more I can state that. So we also saw GIORNO's backstory. We saw kind of his family with his, you know, what his parents were like. His mother, you know, didn't really care about him that much. His father was pretty abusive, I guess. Not a good family to live with, really. And of course, Dio, his true father, was just, I mean, he's Dio. He was off on his own. Well, Dio would have already been like defeated by the time. What time did part 3 end? Hold on. But regardless, Dio was never in Giorno's life, obviously. But yeah, we learned about his story, him wanting to become a gangster, which is like, I don't know, it's so unique. Like, I feel like every other JoJo up till now has just been a normal ass dude doing normal ass things who ends up finding out they have a power, right? Except for Joseph. I would say Joseph was like a man on a mission, right? I mean, of course, like he didn't, this was before Stan stuff, but Joseph, or not Joseph, Jonathan. Jonathan's what sparked everything. I feel like Jonathan's story was very sparked by Dio and their rivalry, their battle. But I feel like every JoJo after that, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, they all were just normal ass people living normal ass lives until they ended up getting caught up in some shit, right? But I feel like Giorno is the first JoJo in a long time that actually like has had a goal that is going to tie into what we see from this part. You know, he's going to work his way up through the ranks as a gangster and get to the boss here. So I just feel like that's something we haven't really seen. I mean, I guess ever really, because again, even going back to Jonathan, like he didn't really have any goals or anything either until Dio came along, right? So I guess Giorno's pretty unique in that sense as the main character of this part. Like, very interesting. So yeah, what else did I didn't write anything down. So, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm in love right now. Yeah, I'm just very much looking forward to the next episode already. And I'm glad that this part is a hit so far. This is the best start to a part I've had. Every other part was like, okay, this is cool, but is it really going to be better than the previous ones? You know, what's going to happen? This part came out and said, fuck everything else. I am the best part. Notice me. So we'll see if that, again, this is all just based off the first 2 episodes. We'll see how this plays out, if the quality keeps up. Again, as I said, usually you're going to see higher quality stuff at the beginning, at the end of the series. We'll see what happens in the middle, how that ends up going. Because again, you know, that's kind of where most seasons will fall off, is in the middle portion. Not of JoJo's, but like just everything in general. So, because obviously the start is where you want to hook people in, and the end is where you have the big climax. But what happens in the middle, right? So that's kind of the big iffy moment, and I've talked about it a bit, but that's where kind of Stardust Crusaders really took a beating in my eyes, was the middle portion. So we'll see how this part does it. I'm really excited though, and yeah, I'm leaving the episode off here before I lose my voice. So as always, early access and full length, that's down at patreon.com/sphericalfilms. And with that out of the way, I do thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys all on Tuesday with episode number 3 of JoJo's Part 5. Until then, peace out.